Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Siblings Den. My name is Wingless and wanted to do a quick video because this has been something that has been troubling a lot of players on the server, and we've been looking on seeing what we could do to add some chances of building up credits, building up shards, and finding out what it is that we can do to move forward on an island. We believe that we found something that'll help not only the solo players, but also group players as well. So let's get started on what we've been working on and the critical part of this video today. Yeah! Side note, this area is our boxed grinding area. We have it deactivated for the moment because we're testing things out, but we'll have this back up and running in no time. So that'll be awesome. Take a look at it. That'll be great. Woo! Yeah. As you can see in the back, I still have my large farm that I've been building, and I still have carrots. I deal with carrots just because the growth rate of them is a lot higher. We did have a setup for netherwarts. Netherwarts is good, and this is just all stacked because it's all going to one collection box. But for the most part, at least in my opinion, if you can go left to right real quick, faster than going up to down and trying to get this pile of stacked up farm, you end up getting just a little bit more, a little bit faster. You get a little bit less from carrots than netherwarts, but you end up more chances of getting a lot more collected so long as you have enough collection boxes. So this method's good if you have either lots of crop hoppers or lots of collection boxes, while if you only have one, this is the method you should probably look into so that you centralize everything within one chunk. So pick which method that most helps you out, especially with what resources you have, if you only have one collection box or more than one, and just go with the resource that you feel that is doing the best for you. Last season, flowing water was really doing a better growth for a lot of the farms. I believe this season it's not like that anymore, unfortunately. I am still looking into it because we haven't maxed out our island growth yet. That's why I have the melons, just to get past that and go to the next one, which I believe is pumpkin. I know I need pumpkins for one of the upgrades, but as mentioned before, you really want to look into getting your island upgraded to move forward. And so that's my efforts right now in getting those sorted out. So keep an eye on those things, move forward. But as far as I can tell, this season, the above flowing water is no longer a factor in helping with the growth of crops, which was a huge deal last season, but this season, it's not helpful, unfortunately. Just wanted to give you an update on that. So the main reason for this video is regarding the focus of how to get yourself credits and shards that you need. But the biggest issue and crux that seems to be this season is the fact that credits are no longer tradable, and also shards are a lot harder to gather this season. Last season, what you could do is get a golden pickaxe enchanted fully with shard collector and have it haste and efficiency, and then go at it in a similar setup like this where you have a big row of cobblestone and you just grind it out to get lots of shards. This upped the shard usage way too much last season, and they've nerfed it all the way down to 25% of what it was before. However, there's a method where you can get just as much shards, albeit in a short period of time, at almost the same speed as you were able to before last season, before the nerf. And that's with pets, more specifically the mining pet. What you need as well from a mining pet is lucky mining. Hey everyone, say hello to Raphael. This pet, and there's other pets as well, these mining pets are what's going to help you get a lot of shards, albeit in a minimum amount of time, so that you can get a lot more going on your island as soon as possible, rather than waiting on the minimum amount of shards that you can gather. Let me show you. So here's just to show you the giant cobblestone row that we have. And this is easily a setup that you can find on YouTube. There's a lot of channels that show this one. All we did is just make a much longer one and decided to use other stones just to decorate it. But we have it set up so that you can go in, look up, and start mining directly up. Don't forget to activate your lucky ability as well. But as you start going and you have your pet, you'll see that you have different abilities like Miner's Touch, or Obliterator. Those ones don't really do anything for shard collecting, but the one you're looking to trigger is Legendary Lucky Mining. And while that happens, you'll see that the numbers of shards are climbing very quickly. And what you do is you can go back and forth, and it's going just as fast as it used to be before the nerf, so long as you have all of the combinations together going strong. So this is a great way of getting more shards a lot faster than previously done. I would say with the setup that we have right now with a maxed out pickaxe, we are getting about 4,000 every time this happens when we mine non-stop for cobblestone. And I mean, it's still not consistent. You still have a cooldown period afterwards for a while, but this ends up working really well for those that are needing to gain a lot of shards. So if you were someone who wasn't sure on how to get a lot of shards going on, this is one method to speed things up just a little more. The abilities trigger per player, not per pet. We actually looked into it and saw if we could cycle through pets, and no, the abilities would only work with one player at a time. It didn't matter which pet you had that triggered it. However, if you're working in a group and you have a team member who hasn't triggered the legendary ability yet with a pet, you can, if you trust them, you can pass the pet to them, have them do the mining during that period, and cycle between other members that haven't triggered it. This is a method that could collectively help getting a lot of shards for your island, and that would be a method to help you out getting as much shards as you can right now. So if the meta right now, as far as I can see, with regards to getting shards fairly quickly, is using a mining pet, using your shard collector on a grinding setup, and then passing it back and forth, or having everyone have a mining pet and just go at it whenever they can. That is the best way to help you maximize getting shards, and I think that's going to help a lot of people that are having a lot of difficulty, whether you're a solo player or whether you're a group player. So hope that helps a lot with your shard collecting needs for this season of Skyblock Sun. That's all I have for you for this episode. I really wanted to have another kind of short video highlighting a bit of what we've been doing, but also highlighting something that I think was going to be critical for a lot of players. Hope that helps you out, and don't hesitate to leave suggestions, comments in the videos. If you have any questions, we'll be glad to help, and we'll look to move forward with other experiments, other things that we can see that'll help out people on Skyblock Sun, and just have fun and enjoy yourself. With that, have yourselves a wonderful day. If you haven't had a chance, take a look at the last video where we talk about the collection boxes and how kind of that's changing, how you can get some credits as well. That'll be useful. And then there's other videos on our channel as well, like reaction and some of our wrapped up Skyblock stuff that we had modded before. We're looking to do more. Stay tuned for more content. Have a good one. Bye. Raph says bye too. I'm petting him. That's petting. Yeah, turtle. Turtle.